today. We are going to be watching the Chelsea versus Sheffield lineup, and so we're going to get straight into it. These are the kits we're going to be playing in, and yeah, let's do it. So we'll go into team management, quickly get these lineups on. They're playing a formation of 3-5-2. They are, so wherever that is, 3-5-2. Here we are. Chelsea, we are playing 4-3-3 as per usual. Mason Mount, Pulisic, like this. Zuma and Christensen here like this. Aspilicueta. Where's Aspilicueta? Daniel James. Aspilicueta, Daniel James, and Ross Barkley. Perfect. And in the opposition lineup we have Bergie, this, and we have Badlock, Stevens, Cornwell, Egan, Basham, yep, Henderson. They have Osborne, Horde, and Birch. Just get Osborne in here. We are, and yeah, let's get straight into the game. Just praying for Black Lives Matter. It's a terrible thing happening right now. All the players around the centre circle. Praying for Black Lives now. Here to the home of Sheffield since 1889. It's going to be a solid game, guys. Hope you enjoy my videos on this channel, and if you do if you do love Chelsea, then this is the channel for you. So make sure to subscribe, turn notifications to Jamie Sports and Broadcast, and yeah, let's watch. We're playing Tammy Abraham today, alongside Willian and Pulisic. Oh, wrong controller. So we have fullbacks as Andreas Christensen and Kurt Zuma, wingbacks as Aspilicueta and Daniel James, Barkley, Jorginho and Mason Mount in the midfield. Jorginho playing a bit more defensive. Abraham up front alongside Pulisic and Willian. That is the Chelsea lineup for us today, and of course you can see Sheffield's. And game started. Kickoff has just started. Prayed for NHS and had a minute silence for coronavirus, NHS and Black Lives Matter, and now it's started. Game started. Sheffield started on the attack, but Mason Mount just cleared the ball out of our box, so they started very attackively in the first 25 seconds, which is not good to see, but of course, you know, we just got off quite slow. Kepa plays it out, and it was played offside by the linesman. Quick free kick. Chelsea keep playing it back to Kepa. Like they're looking for Kepa to make openings for everyone. Chelsea aren't looking so solid, but of course, we're only a minute in, so there's nothing to judge. Ball's played into Tammy Abraham, into Pulisic. Pulisic running the ball. Passes it into Barkley. Barkley takes a shot and it is terrible. Straight to Henderson. Poor from Barkley. Very far outside the box, maybe 25 yards out. He's had 1 goal and 4 assists in the Premier League so far. Not been his best season, but has been looking quite good towards the end of the season after the restart. So, zoom in on Lampard there. Playing absolutely fabulous. Chelsea are on the attack. They play it into midfield and it's a foul for Chelsea. Badlock's got a yellow card here. Yellow card from Badlock. Baldock, sorry. Thinking of someone else from the La Liga. Badlock. Yeah, Baldock, sorry. Christian Pulisic just got tackled. People say he's keeps just getting fouled and he just dives for everything, but that wasn't very good. As Baldock pulled his shirt and then pushed him off, kind of thing. It's nice to see that Sheffield and Sheffield's manager and Frankie, Super Frank, have been on good terms recently. Been quite close, talking to each other. So that's always good. Sheffield has a free kick now. Very far out. No, they're looking. A good play would be a cross. Williams marking. So is Pulisic and Mason Mount. We do know about the injury from N'Golo Kante, who will be off for at least the end of the season. We don't know how long just yet. And we know about the injury from Billy Gilmore, who's going to be off for about 3 to 4 months, which isn't very good. Chelsea playing very defensively, parking the bus, looks like. But we do need the 3 points here. So it would not be nice for Sheffield to win this game. It's gone out on a header from Goldbrick. Crossing for the box from Baldock. And on the head from Goldbrick. Corner now for Sheffield. Chelsea marked that corner very good, and Sheffield just hit it on a volley right out into the seats. Sorry, into the seats there. Chelsea marked that very good, although Sheffield did come in right at the end and no one just got to him in time, but it did bounce out from Kepa. Tammy Abraham not looking so good, kind of just bouncing about and missing his moments, as I've seen in the first 5 minutes. Throw from Barkley into Zuma. Mason Mount just lost the ball there, but back to Kepa. Into Reece James. Reece James slowly moving with the ball. Plays it back into Andreas Christensen. I have just realised that Kurt Zuma and Christensen are playing the opposite way. I thought they weren't, but I can see that they are not playing the way I thought they were. Chelsea looking to move on the attack here. Chelsea pushing. Oh, and Chelsea almost scored there. Good go from Pulisic. William plays it into Reece James. Reece James puts it on the cross, and Pulisic did just hit it on the head, but went way out. Just missed, sorry, not way out. Most touches in the box for Chelsea this season. I did not know that, but that was Pulisic who has had the most touches. Reece James plays it right back into Kepa. Sheffield looking very attackively as well, and we need to win this game for us to get top 4. As Manchester United and Leicester are very close on our bums right now, and it could go anyway. I think Leicester will finish 5th now, as their form hasn't been as good as Chelsea's and Manchester United's. As Pulisic on the ball, he's running with the ball now, plays it. Mason Mount plays it back, but it's just intercepted perfectly by Chelsea. Pulisic back on the ball, plays it into Barkley, and it's intercepted again by Sheffield. Chelsea back on the ball. Andreas Christensen, not my favourite person right now, as last game he didn't do very well. I wasn't particularly happy with Christensen last game. Chelsea have actually been looking quite attackively, but I feel like their defence and their midfield just hasn't been getting as much possession in the past 8 minutes as what they would like to have got. Maybe Sheffield have been getting a bit too much possession for what Chelsea usually like to have, as our game plan usually concedes of a lot of possession. It's been pushed out again on Pulisic. Pulisic pushed off the ball hard there, but Pulisic back on the ball, takes on 2 defenders into Tammy Abraham. Tammy Abraham stops, plays it back into Pulisic, but Pulisic just slips over, and that was unfortunate. Tammy Abraham did fall off the ball as well a minute ago, but he did manage to control it and play it back into Pulisic, but Pulisic did just slip over. Now Sheffield on the counter-attack. Chelsea's defence looking good right now, and Chelsea just defend it, intercept it and kick it back out into Barkley. Barkley plays it into William. Maybe Andreas Christensen is injured. The game has been stopped. We've got a replay here, and he just did bend his leg horribly there. That could very, very badly... Oh god, that might be a broken ankle. I think that's a broken ankle, guys. Medics are here. Chelsea's medical team are supervising him. Game has stopped. I think we have lost him. I think he's coming off now. Just twisted his ankle very badly. Frank Lampard looks a bit upset about that. And we're making a substitution here. I'd like to see who we are bringing on. Most likely be Rudiger. Possibly Tomori though, as he has been wanting to play. Has not said. Oh, and Christensen is back on the pitch. That's a bit shocking, as it did look very much like he may have broken his ankle. But obviously not, if he's back on the pitch. So, came off for a second, went back on after a drink, and now he's back on the pitch. It was a horrible twist though. I have had those when I've played football before. Feels like a broken ankle and stuff. It really just twisted it, and the bone didn't take any damage. Chelsea playing it against their back line here. Not looking so attackively. They're looking for attack, but they just can't get it, as Sheffield are pressuring them. And we really do need to score, as a draw would be very bad for us today. Pulisic moving forward here, and he's lost the ball. Baldock holding the ball back into Chelsea, into Barkley. Chelsea looking very attackively, strongly in Sheffield's half, in their around their box and around their centre D. Into Willian, into Reece James, sorry. Chelsea are looking very attackively here, making all the correct passes. Chelsea keep playing it back against their line. Maybe they could have played some different football and pushed it into the box and maybe could have got a ball, but they must have not seen how that went. Pulisic back on the ball, takes on one, he's moving forward strongly, plays it out, in for a cross, and it just goes out from Aspilicueta. It's a goal kick now for Sheffield. As Aspilicueta sticks it quite far over the goal. Not very impressive here. I do also want to bring up Chelsea's new kit. I'm absolutely loving it. Marcus Alonso sitting on the bench now, not looking very happy about him not playing, and Aspilicueta playing, but I think it's the best that we play Reece James and Aspilicueta, as we have seen lots of bad play from Aspilicueta. Marcus Alonso. Just looking like that West Ham game as well, gave them a free goal because he did not mark Antonio, which was very bad defending, and that was a shocking play against that West Ham. Chelsea looking attackively, holding the ball into Willian. Willian's on the wing. Willian sticks it in and it just goes out into the seats. There we go. Right out. Willian not looking very happy about that. Far out into the seats. Bit too much power. Lampard's communicating. Probably our best midfielder. Probably the best midfielder in the Premier League. That one could be argued with, but I do fully agree it was him. Scored the most most goals for Chelsea. Absolutely fantastic player, and I'm so glad to have him as a manager. A few years ago, he was my dream. I always said the best person who could be a manager is Lampard. He's incredible. He knows Chelsea better than he knows his own family, most likely. Like, the guy knows everything about Chelsea, knows how to play Chelsea. He's won for Chelsea, won every cup you can for Chelsea. He's fantastic. Tammy Abraham marking up the pitch, looking quite fast there. To be honest, Chelsea losing the ball to Sheffield. Sheffield attacking. Sheffield looking good with their passing. Very good, but they're playing it back, looking like a mirror of Chelsea. Sheffield do. Chelsea intercept, but then it's lost again back to Sheffield. They're pushing hard. Chelsea cannot get the ball. This isn't what we're looking for, but they play it back far, which allows our players to move a bit out of our box. And it's gone out for Sheffield again, as Reece James hits out. Reece James been looking quite good this start. First 15 minutes gone. Sheffield moving on the attack. This could be bad. And Mason Mount gets it out. No. Sheffield are moving on the attack. They stick it into the box. And it's volleyed. And they scored. No. Oh, no. No. Oh, McGoldrick scores a goal against Chelsea. That was unfortunate for Kepa. Stevens hits it on a volley, but then it just goes back in on rebounds off Kepa for McGoldrick. That is very unfortunate. And yeah, not Kepa's fault. If he did catch that low, then that would have, but he kind of stumbled. Yeah. Look at that. Inside. That's good teamwork there. Chelsea attacking. We have to win this game, guys. If we don't win this game, then I don't think we'll get top 4. It's as simple as that. I don't think we'll get top 4 if Chelsea win this game. But Chelsea are looking very attackively, which is good. I feel like maybe Kovacic could make a difference. I'm sure he will come on through the game. Because his attacking play, his way to move the players up the pitch, make them feel comfortable where they move, make them get them up the pitch, and feel comfortable in that area. That's just what Kovacic is good at. And Chelsea looking very attackively. It's gone out now for a throw to Chelsea. David McGoldrick. First Premier League goal in 26 appearances, which is not good. He just pushes on Aspilicueta there, and he says he's sorry. So that's good. The throw went to Sheffield. Not sure about that one, but we didn't get a close up. So maybe it touched someone else. Chelsea aren't looking so good. I don't really think that was Kepa's fault. Mason Mount, he did try it hard to stop that goal, but he kind of gave up when the cross went in and he just couldn't do anything. Maybe if he did chase him down a bit quicker, then could have got to that. There's a bit of a slip from Kepa as well. I wouldn't say it's fully his fault, but that wasn't very good from Kepa, as he fell and just left an opening in there for Sheffield. Just kind of touched it in front of himself, and then Sheffield had the easy touch, easy finish to score. Chelsea are looking very attackive, and a beautiful play from Reece James there. It's gone out for a throw. Osborne's looking a bit cocky, not too happy what I think of that. Reece James throws it back from the throw. Could win this. If we do win this, this would be very good for us, and we really do need to win this. And that's why I see we're very attacking. I feel like our defence has actually been it's moved quite well, but I don't think the tackling's been so top class. We've still got a long time left of the game. Could see Tammy just lost the ball again. Could have gained it, but lost the ball on for a header to Sheffield just then. Chelsea play a throw, play it back to their defence. We don't like to throw it forward right now. We really need to get it into Pulisic, where Pulisic can move it well. And as I say that, he just got the ball, but went to go for a cross, which wasn't very good. Throw for Sheffield. Sheffield play a big throw out, just intercepted by Chelsea. Onto Pulisic. Pulisic plays it back to Barkley. Fantastic dribble. The guy is the best player in the Prem right now. Definitely, I think he is. Just every time he gets the ball, he manages to make a good play that helps Chelsea out significantly. And he's been scoring a lot of goals recently, making a lot of assists. And of course, we have seen the Pulisic-Willian penalty tactic, which is just unreal. That is just crazy what's been happening, where Pulisic gets tackled inside on the corner of the box, and somehow Willian takes the penalty and scores and tricks the keeper. It's just been the same every single game. It's a quick drink break, a quick breather for the players now. Quick update on the game plan. Sheffield, although they're winning 1-0, they could be doing a bit better on their midfield. They could try and get more possession, whereas Chelsea have been dominating all the possession this game. After a little minute, at first they kind of kept the possession, but now it's kind of drifted in, and Chelsea have been having more possession. We need to update that game plan, make sure our players are all on board for this attack, because we definitely need to get this equaliser, or we will lose 3 points to Sheffield, which those 3 points need to come our way, because 0 points will not help us out, and of course a draw would even be better than a loss. So we do need to at least try and score, and it's up to Sheffield's goalkeeper, as we do like to call Henderson, who is a big chance he's coming to Chelsea this season. We've been looking at him quite heavily. And it's gone straight back to Chelsea's defence. We're playing a lot quiet. We bring it back to our defence to look for openings. Whereas I feel like we need to just have more players to push it up the pitch. And I feel like our players don't cut that out. As maybe Jorginho is a bit more defensively. Mount just, he's not the best player in the world. He's been doing alright, but he's not the best. And he does try to do that. Tammy Abraham may have got injured there. I did just see him come over a bit and lift his leg up, but no, he's fine. Camera zooms in back to play. William back on the ball into Reece James. Reece James, a very strong player, so it keeps Sheffield off the ball. Back against Chelsea's defence. Chelsea have been looking in good form recently, beating Palace, beating Manchester City, but so have Manchester United. So that's hard. And Pulisic on the ball, and Mount there. Mason Mount on the ball. Mason Mount not too happy with that. Bossing players about, it's quite good. Good play of him, telling players where to be and what to do. Seems like he could be a captain in future years. Acting like that. Chelsea on their ball, on the attack here, and they play it back to their defence. Their last players back into their attack, and it's just stuck in for a cross, but into Sheffield. Willian goes to get the ball into Reece James. Reece James intercepts there into Willian. Willian holding two players off into Barkley. Barkley plays it to Rudiger, back against our defence, into Christian Pulisic. Pulisic plays it right back. Second he got the ball. Into Reece James here. Reece James pass it into Barkley. Chelsea with good passing here, managing to keep Sheffield off the ball. Into Barkley again. And Barkley just slips up to give Sheffield the possession, but Barkley tackles Sheffield again, which is favourable. Tammy Abraham on the ball and loses the ball straight away, which isn't very good to Sheffield, but Chelsea did get the ball back after that. Chelsea are playing it against their defence again. To Jorginho, to Willian on the wing. We're taking on Sheffield. Good dribbling there. Into Reece James. Reece James plays it back into Andreas Christensen. Christensen moves it forward, which was quite a big deal for Chelsea, but then plays it back to Reece James, which was quite bad there. Maybe should have passed it inwards and could have got a goal. Barkley on the ball now. Barkley plays in the left wing. Barkley with the ball. He crosses it in, and Sheffield just tackle it out. Ball's gone far. Back to Chelsea's defence. Sheffield could have got the counter attack there if we messed up our defence, but our defence did well to just easily get to the ball, calm, and nothing went wrong. Chelsea are on the attack again, as they have been for the past 10 minutes. I think it's been maybe 100% possession for Chelsea in the past 5 minutes. Probably not 100%, but maybe about 95%. Lampard catches the ball from a cross and just plays it out back to Reece James for the throw, which was pretty sick. Tammy Abraham plays it inwards, and Sheffield get the ball from a poor pass. Tammy Abraham did just look to get a bit more instinctively, just get turned up a bit. Touchdown, it's gone out for a throw to Sheffield. Yeah. Chelsea are third, Sheffield are sixth. Chelsea on 60 points, sorry. Sheffield on 54 points. And Sheffield could get top four. It's very unlikely, but they could get Champions League place. That's how close the Premier League is. Premier League's been so close that Sheffield could even get a Champions League spot, which would be very crazy to see Sheffield in the Champions League going against big teams like Barcelona and Real Madrid. It's gone out again, another throw for Sheffield, but I don't think they will. I think Chelsea should get Champions League spot, and Reece James plays it back to Christensen for the throw. Zuma carrying the ball into Jorginho. Jorginho looking quite good, to be honest, making the correct passes, and definitely knows what to do with the ball, as he's a solid player for Chelsea. And that could have been led to an attack there from Chelsea, but Christensen did just fall over, which caused the game to stop. And there could be a booking here. It's just a talk from the referee. No further action here, so it's going to carry on going on. Chelsea play back to Kepa. Not sure how he's been good. He's been quite good against shots, but he kind of makes mistakes after the shots. He's quite good with his diving and saving shots, but he's just not so good with his positioning and other stats. And it's about 5 headers there. Sheffield with the ball. Can't get out of their first half though. Have not managed to do that for a very long time today in this game. Chelsea back on the ball. Possession must be very heavy here. Referee is telling players to move. Tammy Abraham not looking so good this game as it has been like the past few games. I was happy to see Tammy Abraham get that goal the other day against Crystal Palace, as he hadn't scored one before that. Sheffield looking for the attack. They stick it on the cross and they just score another goal to make it 2-0 to Sheffield. And Chelsea do not look good in this first half. I'm not very happy about this. That was very, very, very bad there. It was extremely bad. McBurkey. Beautiful cross on the head. Not good defending. Andreas Christensen did not defend well there. He could have changed the scoreline, but Andreas Christensen did not defend very good at all, and that was poor from Chelsea's defence. Andreas Christensen, which I don't think Andreas Christensen is very good. He has been our attacker all season, but he's our best defender, sorry. But he just he's not looking very good. And Sheffield winning 2-0 in the 33rd minute. Not good for Chelsea. Of course, there's a lot of time left, and I still have faith in Chelsea. Still have hope, and I still think we can win this. 2 goals. We scored 2 goals in 3 minutes all the time. That happens a lot for Chelsea. Kepa just catches the ball there. If he didn't, Sheffield could have made it 3-0. But they didn't, as Kepa did do well there. 68% possession to Sheffield in the first half so far. Chelsea really need to push, and I think we do need to bring Kovacic on, and I think Olivier Giroud needs to come on for this game. I think that'd be 2 good substitutions. Kante, I feel like, would have made a difference, but of course he's injured, which is unfortunate. And I feel like maybe Giroud should come on, and yeah, maybe Kovacic, as he's got that attacking lead that Sheffield might not be able to deal with, as their midfield hasn't been looking the best. Chelsea let out for a throw. Andreas Christensen looking terrible there. Poor. Not happy with Andreas Christensen this game. Don't know what Lampard's going to think of him, or the locker room, changing room. But this first half is just not looking so key. Just not looking so key. McBurney just looking pretty good there. Their 2 attackers have scored a goal each, and Chelsea have not scored at all. I thought this could have been a good formation and right team for Sheffield, but not. Tammy Abraham could be on the counter attack here, but just gets defended, and he plays it into Pulisic. Pulisic stops the ball, and he just gets tackled by Sheffield's defence. That could have been a very good goal. Just tackled by Sheffield's defence. there. Tammy Abraham did actually do quite well in that situation. Pulisic did do quite well, but their defence just came from behind and took Pulisic out of surprise from a turn. But Pulisic back on the ball. Azpilicueta not looking so good. Haven't seen much of Azpilicueta this game. Tammy Abraham did run, get the ball, and then fell over to Pulisic. Pulisic stopped it, but just tackled on replay. It was a good goal, though, from Chelsea. That is what we need to see more of. We need to see more at counter-attacking, which Pulisic is good at. And I think Tammy Abraham, it's fair to say he is quite good at that counter-attacking. He's not so good with his balance, though. He does fall over quite a lot, which isn't very good. But he is a good player in general. Just hasn't been so good after his injury, I think, and especially the restart. It's a throw for Chelsea. Chelsea give it to Azpilicueta for the throw, and Azpilicueta plays it back, which wasn't happy about. Again, I feel like we're not gonna score goals if we keep playing it back. I think we need to play it forward with that adrenaline and just manage to find someone on the ball ready to take the ball. And Chelsea looking on the attack here. Barkley looking good. Barkley plays it out to the far wing. Pulisic on the ball now. Pulisic cuts inside the box, takes on 3 defenders, but Tammy Abraham just misses that opportunity. Pulisic not happy with Abraham now, I don't think. And Abraham feeling like he hasn't done anything. His touch map not been so great. All attackingly, but it just hasn't had many touches at all this game. Which not attackers don't usually get many touches. But Giroud looking ready to come on now. We see Giroud on the bench, maybe coming on in a few minutes or half time. Tammy Abraham gets the ball though, and he plays it out. Not too bad from Tammy Abraham. A through ball would be perfect now, but just ran out of time for that through ball. And Chelsea play it back a bit more. I would like us to score 1 goal before half-time finishes, as we really do need to see Chelsea come back a little bit for us to be a bit happy with how we're playing, because right now I don't think we're playing too bad. If anything, we're playing better than Sheffield, but we just, yeah, there's a good tackle there. Not sure whether that's a foul. No, I don't think so. Yeah, so we would like to see Chelsea bring it back a little bit to make the scoreline a bit less unfair for Chelsea. But of course, we need to put the effort in to get that scoreline to change. So as a result, it's going to be quite hard. And Tammy Abraham hits it on the head, but Sheffield get the ball and Chelsea get the ball again. Chelsea have had so much possession this game, which is what we need, but I feel like our possession has only not wanted to step into the box, and I feel like a lot of it has been playing it right back to our defenders, which isn't a good strategy when we need to bring 2 goals back. But of course, playing it back to our defenders could leave us openings for our opposite winger, which could result for us to score more goals. I just don't think we should be doing that. Like, we've played it right back to our defence again. Back into Christiansen. Christiansen plays it back to Kepa. Kepa sticks it over in the corner to Azpilicueta. Azpilicueta could have played it through there on a through ball to Mount. Could have been a good idea, but just could not see that. Tammy gets the ball and he plays it in for Mount, but it just goes out. And I think it's maybe a throw to Chelsea. Couldn't see that just then. What happened there? It's a throw to Sheffield, as these throws are quite unclear. Chelsea with the ball again, of course, just holding all the possession of the game. We still probably have about 6 or 7, 8 minutes left. It's the 41st minute, and we'll have added time, which I feel like has been quite a lot this game. So Chelsea on the attack, stick it in the box, but it's just poor. And Chelsea and Sheffield moving on the attack a lot for the counter attack, but Chelsea get the ball. Good defensive strategy there, and mark all the defenders and manage to just stop behind Sheffield's attackers and play the ball up. And Chelsea on the attack now. It's looking very counter-attacking. And plays it into Reece James. We're going to see a replay here. Reece James from the edge of the box. Good shot. And Tammy Abraham could have possibly got rebounds there, but we didn't see it, so it's not very good. And Chelsea on the ball again. Jordan Henderson played it out for a goal kick. Chelsea moving forward here. Come on. Can't bring 2 goals back. I think we could very well come 2 goals back, as our defence hasn't looked so bad. Sometimes in the game it hasn't looked so great, but it hasn't looked too bad, I don't think, overall. Our attack and our midfield been looking quite good. We're looking for the attack, and we have had most of the possession this game, probably 75% so far. It's half time's going to end very soon, for the 15-minute break for the players. Chelsea still with the ball. Willian plays it back, and Andreas Christensen plays it along to Pulisic. Off the ball. Chelsea still on the ball, not losing it, which is good possession. Tammy Abraham's positioning not looking very good, and I feel like Giroud's been the better man for the job recently, and I think he is going to come on. Tammy Abraham looking a bit angry again. Apparently it is a foul here, and Sheffield have a free kick. Chelsea looking alright, attack, but Sheffield's left wing do look dangerous, and I feel like their left wing has brought both goals here. Although one of them was from the right wing, the left wing did play into the right, and did position good. Pulisic on the ball, and a stopped, perfect stop from Chelsea back on the ball. 2 minutes added time, not very much actually, just been given here. Chelsea on the attack. Tammy Abraham makes a bad pass, just intercepted by Sheffield, but back to Chelsea. Sheffield just do lose the ball every time they get the ball so far. It's gone out in the wide into Pulisic. Pulisic with the ball, but tackled. Good there. Good tackle from Sheffield. And I do not think Chelsea are going to make it, bring a goal back in this first half now. We are looking very attackively, but just there is not enough time. It's going to come to an end in 1 minute. Chelsea looking very attackively here. And they play it back to their defence. 30 seconds left on the clock. Willian plays it into Reece James. Chelsea really need to attack now, or the game's going to finish. And it's about to finish very soon now. Ross Barkley plays it into Reece James. Reece James sticks it on a cross, but Pulisic almost got the header there, but just defended good from Basham. And half time is gonna go very soon now. They've got a corner though. Chelsea have indeed got corner. Reece James sticks it in and it's gone out. Half time is up. And I'll be back for the second half. See you in a minute, guys. So we are just looking back at replays now, right back. Just had a drink and brought my drink with me. Now I'm going to just discuss a little bit now. Half time, we've got time to think, got a few minutes to talk about Chelsea. And I'm going to see my problems, and I'm going to start changing them with Chelsea now. And so what I'm going to do is I think, let me just, oh no. Hello. I think should be able to hear me still. There are just replays. I do need to just check that my microphone is working. So let me just have a look here. Is it working? Is the question. Will it work? Yep, it's on. Perfect. So you guys can still hear me. Now, this is what I think we do need to do. I think Tammy Abraham needs to come off for Giroud. I feel like we kind of need Rudiger, but I want Tomori to come on. And I also want Kovacic to come on. Now, obviously, I don't think that is going to happen. But I feel like he should come on instead of Mount. Mount hasn't been looking top form recently. Like in this game, sorry. And yeah, obviously we do need that more attacking style. And yeah, I'll be back in a second, guys, for some more. Hello guys, we're back. So this is a team I think we should be playing, and I think we really need to cut everyone up into different positions, and I think it needs to be more attacking. So I think this is how it should be. Like this left side is how I think we should be playing, but out a bit more like that. Of course that is not what's going to happen. But I would like to see that happen. The game is about to restart in a second. Should get everyone in line. So this is the team I think we should play. I think we need to play more attacking, and I think we need to make these subs. But of course, there's too many subs. Zuma needs to be on. I feel like this is the team we need to be playing. I feel like this could bring us back more goals. Because Giroud has been man on the ball recently. By that I mean been Chelsea's attacker on the ball. But of course we're not playing that just yet, so I need to change everyone back over to what we are playing, and this is our team currently. Like that. Of course we're not playing it like this, we are playing and the game has just kicked a restart, and there has been some substitutions here for Chelsea. We have seen this getting a little bit better, but there is an advert real quick. Confirm that game plan. I think we need to play ultra attacking, but I think this is what we need to do. We need to play ultra attacking, and I think we need to have a drop back, but we need possession. So we have made some substitutions here. We have had Andreas Christians. Oh, what has happened here? Had Andreas Christensen off for Antonio Rudiger. Could have been a bad idea. And Mason Mount has came off for Marcos Alonso, which is quite big change. Maybe this could work. I like how Lampard's bringing Alonso into the mid, because obviously I think he's better at headering goals than he is defending some games. As some games he is doing bad, and Chelsea have got the possession and playing it good, and Tammy Abraham just plays it in and looking for Pulisic, and he plays it into Pulisic plays it back into Barkley plays it right over the other side into the opposite wing, where Reece James and Willian are waiting for, and Sheffield looking very attackive, running for the ball, but Chelsea do hold the ball still, and Chelsea do just lose the ball as Rudiger plays it very attackively into Sheffield's goalkeeper Dean Henderson, sorry, not Jordan Henderson, and the ball goes out from Dean. It's just been played around with headers. And I think for Sheffield, sorry. Sheffield stick it into the box, and it's just sent out by Chelsea. And Marcus Alonso did do quite well there. Did just send it out. Tammy Abraham chasing on the ball. Tammy Abraham in defence, which is not good. He's in the box on the corner line. See him out there for the counter attack, which is where he should be. We play it back in our defence into Ross Barkley. Almost got intercepted there. Brilliant play from Kurt Zouma. What kit number is Zouma? I think Zouma's 15, yeah, no he is. Yeah, sorry. Reece James holding Sheffield off the ball again. He's quite good at that. Zouma on the ball to Marcus Alonso. Don't actually know what is happening. Yeah. Just need to. Antonio Rudiger's on. Yeah, okay. And Chelsea still have the ball here. It's gone back to Kepa. Chelsea moving it back up a little bit more. They need to bring the pace back, as we need to score at least 3 goals to claim our 3 points. Yeah. And Willian on the ball now. That was on the ball line, and it's gone out. And Marcus Alonso almost headed it in to the goal, but just gone wide. I do know that Marcus Alonso is good with his header, as I think he's had 2, 3 or 4 goals with using his head this season, which is a pretty decent amount. Yeah, pretty good. Not so happy with Chelsea so far. Chelsea with the ball here. It's gone out for a throw right on for Chelsea. Still have faith we could pull back 1, 2 or 3 goals. It's been played out. Pulisic on the ball now. He's just tackled again, and I don't agree that people say he's a diver. I think he really is. Just everyone targets him. Bit like Messi, bit like Hazard. He's kind of a top player to target. As you know, he can be dangerous and score those goals against the keeper one-on-ones if you don't tackle him. Kurt Zouma plays it into Marcus Alonso. Pulisic runs with the ball and gets tackled again. I feel like no one actually likes to help him out. Chelsea's defence looking very far up the pitch, but which could result in a big counter-attack being left to just Kepa. Chelsea's defence on the ball. And Sheffield on the counter-attack again. as I said, but Reece James just knocks it out of the stadium. Or off the pitch, at least. Could have been dangerous there. Just good defending. I feel like good Declan Rice could fit on in our team very perfectly. And it's just gone out again. Out right for Sheffield. Out again for Sheffield. It's a throw for him. Sheffield looking attackively right now. This could be dangerous. Arrizabalaga ready. Chelsea on the counter-attack now. Chelsea play it up to Pulisic for the counter-attack. Counter-attack not a very good one. Tammy Abraham just misses the ball. X came in. Chelsea have the ball and are playing it into Marcus Alonso. They've had more touches in the box, 5 more touches in the box than Chelsea this game, which is never good to see. We've got 40 minutes left on the dot, and Chelsea almost had a chance then to score, which if we don't score today, that would be extremely poor from Chelsea, and then could result in us not getting Champions League next season, which would be very upsetting. Chelsea just moving the ball forward. In Marcus Alonso. Marcus Alonso plays it into the box. Perfect. Marcus Alonso crosses it, but just gets intercepted by Sheffield. Good interception there. It's a throw for Marcus Alonso now. Into Jorginho here. Jorginho controls the ball and brings it into the defence. The defence play it around, trying to push players off the ball. Pulisic looking like he's in right mid right now. Not really his position. A bit all over the place, to be honest. Tammy Abraham doesn't get to that either. He just does not know what to do in this game. I really think we need Giroud on the pitch very soon. Otherwise, we're not going to have the time to score goals if he comes in too late. Chelsea moving again on the counter-attack. Could have been a through ball there for Marcus Alonso. And the ball has went on a through ball to Pulisic. Pulisic just tackles Sheffield for the ball. And Pulisic plays it out. He sticks it in across, but Sheffield just catches it on. And it's out for a corner for Chelsea. Chelsea have a corner now. This could be dangerous for Sheffield. Sheffield are looking quite not very happy. They're winning 2-0. But Chelsea have been on the attack. They stick it out, just back for Chelsea though. We are holding the ball again. Ball stuck in, but it's just intercepted again by Chelsea. By Sheffield, sorry. Sheffield were on the counter attack, but it just goes out for Chelsea's throw. Chelsea moving forward, moving their players forward, but the ball staying in the defence. Now they're moving forward a lot, and that could have been good for Chelsea, but Tammy Abraham didn't get to the ball again. Not impressed with Tammy this game so far. I really think Giroud needs to come on for those goals, and I feel like Kovacic really should have came on instead of Barkley. Chelsea on the attack. Willian sticks it in, and Tammy Abraham sticks it on the head, but it just goes very out. Not a good play. Not so good. Corner now. And Chelsea goes back out for Ross Barkley with the ball now. Ross Barkley's most likely going to play it back, and he does. Got Alonso sticks in, but just no one finds the head other than Sheffield. Chelsea still have the ball on. Still good for Chelsea. Come on, Chelsea. Chelsea play it into Willian, deep on the wing. It comes in. Chelsea really need the ball now. Chelsea been pushed over. Burge pushes Barkley quite heavily, and now it is a free kick from outside the box. It's a free kick for Chelsea now. Outside the box. I think Willian should be taking this. I think he is. Maybe it's Ross Barkley. Ross Barkley may be taken. Yep, Ross Barkley's taken. And terrible free kick into the wall. I think Willian should have took. The ball's gone out for a header, and Pulisic wins the header. Tammy Abraham loses the header, and it's in for Dean Henderson here. There needs to be a sub. I think Giroud needs to come on now. I think Frank Lampard wants to play Tammy Abraham, but we just can't afford this loss today. We all want Tammy Abraham to play just so he can prove himself, but we just can't. Still just can't keep this going on. Can't let him win 2-0. Sheffield have an injury now. Possibly an eye problem. Feeling like an eye problem. Like he can't see very well. Not too sure what Chelsea are doing now. I think Barkley should come off for Kovacic, and I think Olivier Giroud should be coming on, but that will most likely not happen. Time is going by, and I would very much like to see Olivier Giroud play most of this game. I think he really needs to, or we're gonna take a horrible, dramatic loss. There has been substitutions now for the Sheffield team. McBurney has came off. For who has came on? Is it Musa? We'll just need to find this out. I think my set does just come on now. Like that. Chelsea on the ball. Not looking good now. Sheffield moving on the attack. Chelsea moving it. Alonso looking good with the ball. Oh, we need to win this game. Just as time goes on, it's just looking weaker and weaker. And it's even resulting as if we can even win this, score one goal. Tammy Abraham plays it back. Ross Barkley makes a beautiful play into Pulisic. Oh, and Pulisic kicks it straight into the defender. Absolutely terrible. Could have passed. I'm not happy about that. Ross Barkley had a brilliant finish though. Then I think Ross Barkley could have scored. Pulisic just holds the ball for far too long. That wasn't good from Pulisic. Could have done better. Willian in the right wing. For some reason Chelsea still have the ball. Pulisic in the full-back position right now. Just been moving. It's a throw for Chelsea. Olivier Giroud is coming on. Oh no, Pulisic is coming off for Olivier Giroud now. Okay, we'll have to see what's going to happen now with these two attackers up front. Not sure what will happen, but we'll have to see. Five goals this season, and Chelsea almost scored a second. Giroud comes on. Chelsea almost scores. Giroud has it on a volley. Beautiful connection. That was absolutely fantastic. Just a bit wide. Would have been one of the best goals of the season if that was to go in. Yeah, that was fantastic. It's fantastic, that was. Giroud was the guy to come on, I think. I think he can fix this game. And Rudiger with the ball. Chelsea still with the ball. Game stopped. Game stopped. Sheffield have it now. And someone seems a little hurt. Coming off. as he took it to the face from Ross Barkley's. He's going to be a substitution now. I think Conwell is coming off because he took the ball to the face when Ross Barkley took the free kick. I think really now we could bring some goals back with Olivier Giroud. That would be nice to see, wouldn't it? I feel like Tammy Abraham just can't pull the line right now. Doesn't know what's happening. He just does not. Just gets a bit too angry. But of course we do have to play him sometimes. And it was nice to see him score against Palace. But one goal isn't enough. And we need to score more. And I'm sure he would like to score more. He just can't score too many right now. Ball came back on after the drinks break. It's ready for more play. Chelsea have it along the defence. Chelsea's Rudiger is moving forward. Now into Kurt Zouma. Kurt Zouma makes a beautiful play. And Olivier Giroud almost got to that. Bit too slow though. Just a bit too slow. There. Let's see that in replay. It's just not very quick. And he's not very impressive with his speed. Now it's gone out for a corner to Sheffield. Sheffield have a corner now. It's the 69th minute. This could be bad for Chelsea. Chelsea so far. Sheffield still have the ball. Tammy Abraham attacking, trying to get that ball back. And Kepa catches the ball perfectly. Beautiful save from Kepa. Sheffield almost scored, but lovely save from Kepa. And Marcus Alonso plays it into Willian. Willian takes on two players, plays it into Marcus Alonso. Marcus Alonso just loses it though. Sheffield have got the ball. And McGoldrick is on the attack, but Chelsea now get the ball back. We're not looking very good with our attack right now. We just don't know how. Don't know how to find our feet right now. And it is not looking impressive, but of course there's still 30 minutes left of play, and of course Chelsea can score 2 goals in that, can't they? Chelsea can score 2 goals in 30 minutes. And Dean Henderson kicks it so far it goes off the pitch for a play to Kepa. Now Kepa plays it out to Jorginho. Jorginho has the ball now, looking for openings. He plays it forward. It's a good play and he crosses it in. And there's no goal just yet. Sheffield have the ball. Chelsea now get the ball back again. Willian has the ball. Ross Barkley with the ball. We take a shot. It's just wide. Aspilicueta there. Shoots. But just can't make that connection. from a deflection. I did not see the deflection. Sorry. Now, we have a corner for Chelsea. Chelsea stick it in. Oh, and Tammy Abraham just misses. That could have been a beautiful goal to bring it back 1-0. Tammy Abraham just misses. That there. That'd been a good goal. But just misses and jumps. Could have hit it kind of on the volley. But misses. And that wasn't good. It was not good from Tammy Abraham. Do feel like Giroud would have played better alone with wingers pushing him instead of him being pushed onto the wing and Pulisic off. But yeah, I'm not sure. Rudiger plays a beautiful cross right into the attack. Chelsea have the ball for a throw now. Jorginho is on the ball. Jorginho good with the ball. That's definitely been good this game. No goals, no assists, but Oz just held the ball and made good passes. Told players where to be, what to do. Bossing the players about a little bit, which is good. The volley stuck in and it's gone out for a throw. Now Marcos Alonso takes the throw. Marcos Alonso hoping not to lose the ball now. That could be a foul. Maybe not. It is. It's a free kick. Perfect free kick now. Willian taking it instead of Barkley, who I don't think should have took that free kick. This free kick's far out now. Hudson-Odoi may be coming off now. Callum Hudson-Odoi is making his appearance back at Chelsea. This does impress me. Seeing Callum Hudson-Odoi come in. That is nice to see. The ball goes out. Antonio Rudiger just headers it over the bar. It's a good cross from Willian, just over the bar when headed by Antonio Rudiger. Happy to see Callum Hudson-Odoi come on now. He's a good player. We haven't seen much of him for a long time, but now he's coming on. I think he's a very good player. He's fast, electrifying, a bit like Pulisic. He's very skillful. Perfect play from Alonso there. Held Sheffield off the ball. It was very good. 75th minute now. Still 2-0 Sheffield. Not the scoreline I would have predicted and not the scoreline I would have wanted. But you can't change it just yet. And Sheffield are on the attack. A terrible mistake from Antonio Rudiger. Kepa couldn't do anything and it's 3-0 Sheffield. To be honest, don't think today could get worse with our performance. Tried hard, but just couldn't find the back of the net. Our defence keeps slipping up from this counter-attack that they keep doing. Lampard is very not happy with this play. That could have been offside though. You might have to check that now. Think that was offside, but we'll have to see and wait what VAR say. I don't think VAR are even counting the offside. Ruben Loftus-Cheek. He's coming on now instead of Ross Barkley. Wherever Ruben Loftus-Cheek is. Here we are. I feel like Loftus-Cheek could make a difference in this game. These are the games he's good at. Chelsea on the attack again. We've lost the ball here. And a brilliant save and tackle from Kurt Zouma. Willian on the ball, looking good with his dribbling. Loftus-Cheek on the ball. Willian doesn't look too worn out of all the minutes he's played. Good result for Sheffield so far. And brilliant header from Olivier Giroud, just caught by Dean Henderson. And to be honest, I think Ariza Balaga has played pretty good this game. Of course he's going to get slack. People are going to say he's played terrible as he's conceded 3 goals. But of course he has done well. He's caught some saves, and the goals I think have been scored against him have been unfair to him. Chelsea have had 13 attempts, whereas Sheffield has had 16. Sheffield have had 4 shots on target, and Chelsea have had 3. Dean Henderson has also done good. Not many saves in this game. And it's gone out for a throw now for Chelsea. Lampard's very upset with this performance. 10 minutes left to play. 3 goals down. To be honest, not very whelmed right now. Aspilicueta on the ball. Would like to see even a goal from Chelsea, but I just feel like Ariza Balaga takes the throw. As went out. Chelsea on the attack now. Loftus-Cheek into Willian. Willian crosses it right over the far post. In cat for Callum Hudson-Odoi. Callum Hudson-Odoi makes a beautiful cross, but no players on the ball. And Sheffield on the counter-attack now. Terrible defence. And Sheffield just missed as Ariza Balaga gets a hand to the ball. And they just miss. Poor from Messet. Obviously good for us. Make sure that we're not 4 goals down. It was not offside, I don't think. Just check in. It was not offside though. He does a little chip. And if that was over a little bit, I think that would have went in if it was a little bit more direct. Chelsea have a free kick now. Willian takes it, and it's gone out for a corner. Players lined up for the box. He plays it short into Willian. Willian plays it into Jorginho. Jorginho makes a good cross. Dean Henderson makes a good save to catch that. Brilliant save. Alonso takes a throw now. Our team just feels like it's not working together in the right way right now. Six minutes left on the counter. Sorry about that, I've been a bit silent. Just in despair about Chelsea. Man. Sheffield's manager really urging the players to push more. I could still see Chelsea win, scoring 3 goals. Or 4 goals even. It's just doesn't look like it's going to happen now. But anything is possible. And Chelsea could still score 4 plus more goals. Chelsea are moving in forward now. Antonio Rudiger's playing it short. It's a good cross. Tammy Abraham headers it, but it's saved. Good header, but saved by Dean Henderson. It's probably one of our only chances. That I thought maybe would have went in. And it was easily saved. Back for Chelsea's defence. Reza Balaga plays it out. It's in defence. Rudiger sticks it up the pitch. And Henderson makes a brilliant header out. Haven't seen much of Loftus-Cheek on the ball. Lots of Jorginho. He's been quite good this game. Been for every pass he has. I really feel like players need to take it on a bit more. Take the game on their hands. Give it a go. Tammy Abraham. Oh, terrible. Terrible there. Good saves though. Good tackle. Wasn't too bad to be honest. Said terrible, but got the ball. It's quite good actually. Just brilliant save, making it look bad. Tammy Abraham fell over again after that tackle. Sheffield attacking now, but terrible pass. Terrible pass. Absolutely horrendous. Rizabalaga with the ball. Theo Rudiger makes a good... sticks out the pitch nicely. But just not done well. Three more minutes now of standard time. Sheffield have a throw now. 88th minute, 3-0 down, Chelsea are. And I think the game is basically declared a win for Sheffield. Can't just see Chelsea coming back from this now. This was a solid game, we needed to win. And now, title race on top 4 is unsure now. And I don't know whether we're going to get top 4 or not. Thanks to this game. Oh my god. And I really would like to see Chelsea get Champions League next season. But of course this solid performance from Sheffield has just beaten Chelsea today. By a mile. And Chelsea just can't do anything about it. If we don't get top 4 now, then I don't think we're gonna. If we don't win this, I mean, then it's just gonna be shocking from the players, and I don't think we're gonna get top 4 because we're in title race. Of course, we're the favouring team, but I don't think we are anymore, as we've just lost this game. And we're 1 game ahead now of Chelsea, of Manchester United. So when they play their next game, they're going to go 1 point ahead of us if they win. So that's not good. Sheffield have a throw. Chelsea get the ball back again. Sheffield on the attack. And just not good enough from Sheffield there to score a goal. Started making the attack from Loftus-Cheek, slipping up and making a problem. And they play it in. It's just a good save and good deflection, I mean. Chelsea on the ball now, in the box. Alonso just hits it hard, but it's gone out for corner now. Corner to Chelsea. Callum Hudson-Odoi, haven't seen much of him this game. There's an alright cross, but just to Sheffield straight away. Willian's been in left wing basically the whole game, which I'm not too sure that has been doing good enough for him. Right, it's a big free kick now for Willian. He may stick it for a player for the box, but I feel like he should take the shot. Give it a go. I would like to see a goal. He puts it into the box. It's just hit it out. So close for Chelsea getting a goal there. But we just can't find the back of the net. William back, playing it past. And Sheffield have the ball again. Sheffield stick it out, down their wing. A good tackle from Jorginho there. And Callum Hudson on the ball. And Loftus-Cheek just ruins that opportunity for a goal there. Game gonna finish in 10 seconds. Chelsea could score now. Dean Henderson just catch the ball. It's extra time. It's about to finish. And the game has finished. 3-0 to Sheffield United, guys. I hope you enjoyed the live stream. Bad result for Chelsea today. Maybe, possibly not even going to get top 4 now because of this game. But if we do, then Chelsea will have done good, because I would like to see us get top 4, because Timo Werner and Hakim Ziyech and maybe Havertz and Koulibaly or Declan Rice, it would be a brilliant game. If it would be fantastic if we're in the Champions League with them, because we'd have an opportunity to almost score a goal. And in every game with Timo Werner, and I think we could win the Champions League next season, possibly, with all the players we're buying. But that is if we can even make it for Champions League with this race now against Manchester United and Manchester United and Leicester. Now, guys, I just want to say I may not be live streaming every single one of these games, not until next season, okay? So next season I'll live stream every single game, and I'm going to try and get more videos done on this channel. So make sure to subscribe, turn notifications. Peace. Oh, that was wrong. Don't know what happened just there. Here we are. See you later.